Alright, what up, guys? I have a question for you YouTubers out there. Sorry about the lighting, man. The lighting sucks. Sun's starting to go down. I'm leaving the flea. Okay, now, at the flea market I go to, there's a retro shop. And these guys, they know what shit's worth. Okay, they've got the biggest Famicom and Super Famicom selection of any retro shop I've ever seen in my life. And that, it probably extends in their Super Nintendo, everything. They've got a shit ton of stuff. And a lot of it is shelf fillers, I'm not gonna lie. Shelf fillers that they probably went out and got out at the flea market. But they got a bunch of glass cases where they keep the good shit. And they do have some really good shit. So I figured, you know what? I've been on a buying spree lately. It's pretty obvious. I've been hitting it a lot harder than I've had recently. And on top of bills and Christmas for every fucking body, money's gotten tight for the old game hunter here. Lately, so, I decided to, put up for sale a couple of games, rare games I've got. Now, they are by any means, the only copies of these games I have. I've actually got, multiple copies of these games. These are just ones that I've picked up at, the fucking 2 of them I found at a flea market for $1.98, and one of them I got in a Craigslist buy for fucking $20. And I will explain that here in a second, which ones are which. But so I really don't even need to get rid of these fucking games, to be completely honest. But if I can get what I want for them, I'll do it. And if I got a set on them, like a mother hen sits on her eggs, I'll fucking do that too. But these are the games I got. And it's in primo fucking shape. It's just the rattiest one of the 3 I have. I have one sealed, factory sealed, and I got another one that opened, that I opened. I meticulously opened. This one has just been opened. They weren't like fucking rabid animals about opening this thing. It's in really good shape. It's by any means fucked up. And the discs don't even look like they've been touched by human hand, honestly. That's the one I bought off Craigslist for $20. And if y'all have been watching my videos, you'll see I got these 2 at goddamn my favorite thrift store for $1.98 each. That being said, I went in there and I was just like, what would you guys want? He's like, well, what are you selling them for? I'm like, $50 each. And I explained to him right off the bat, I know what games these are. I know what they're worth. I'm sure you know what these games are and what they're worth. So let's skip the bullshit, Pretty much. In a nutshell, that's what I said to the guy. I broke it down to brass tacks. So he's like, alright, well, what are you trying to get rid of them for? I told him $50 each. And that's the very, very low end of the spectrum. I'm being fucking super fair here. Super fair. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, guys. That's why I'm making this video. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I want to know, what would you guys sell these fucking games for? You know? I know that they go upwards of fucking $100 on eBay. I've seen it. You know, I saw it last night when the last time I checked what these games were worth. You know? So, he tells me, I'll give you, $30 for everything. I looked at him, I just started laughing. I put him in a bag. I'm like, look, you know, I've dealt with y'all before on like common stuff and controllers. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep it to that level. I'm really sorry, you know. And he's like, well, hold on now. He's like, well, what's the lowest you would go? I told him straight up and down, my low ball offer, one-time deal, $100. You know, $100, low ball deal. He's like, well, I could get up to 60. And then I just, you know, put him back in the bag. Cause he got on the phone with his son, you know, and they chattered amongst themselves and told me 60, you know, after he looked at him again, took pictures, sent them. I'm like, look, I'm really sorry. I don't want any hard feelings. And he wanted those fucking games, too. He wanted them bad. He didn't want me walking out of that store without selling him them games. But that shit was not gonna happen. You know, I don't give a fuck how tight money is. And honestly, you know, it's kind of tight. But I'm not gonna let that shit go for that price. I couldn't give a fuck if I found them in a dumpster for free. You know, there's a value to these games, and I have common shit. If you want it, I'll bring to you. But, you know, I got doubles of. And I told him, I'm like, no hard feelings, dude. We can just keep it to that level. You know? When it comes to the rare shit, I just, you know. And, you know, this is the same guy who has fucking Melee for $75. Goddamn Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 complete in box for fucking $50 is one, and the other one's $45. Goddamn, you know, loose copy of fucking A Link to the Past is $50 with no manual, no nothing. You know, so it's like, dude, you know what the rare games are. You've got a whole fucking case of them, and you're pricing them what a retail shop would. And it's like, if you would have took them off me for $100, you would have still made your money, bud. And then some. And only a collector's gonna want to pay for these fucking games. And that's the market that, you know... But it's like, dude, don't take me for a fool after I tell you I'm a collector. I know what these games are worth. You know, I guess my mistake was saying, oh, well, I've got, you know, a bunch of copies of them. These are just the ones I want to get rid of. You know, but it's like, fuck, I should be able to be honest. You know, but don't fucking lowball me, dude. But anyway, this video's getting long. I'm ranting. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think these games are worth. What I should sell them for, you know? Shit. Anyway. Peace out.